Oh, friends, I'm supposed to say good morning now, but it really is not. I'm really sick. I'm really, really sick this morning. But before I give you the details, let me show you something. This is how I get my meals, and it really helps when I'm not here. Right here, I have some kind of an otuchi here, where they simply drop the mails. Yeah, we normally use that otuchi to drop the mail. So the nice thing about it is that even when I'm gone, I don't worry about my mailbox filling up. Those of you who live in America know that in typical neighborhoods, you'll find like a mailbox stuck out there. And when it gets filled up, that's how somebody would know there's nobody in the house. And sometimes people break in a house because of that. Mine is just on a Twitchy where they just drop it in and I find them piled here. And again, let me show you what my breakfast looks like today. It's nothing compared to what you've seen me do in Kisumu Karateng. Let me just show you that. Yeah, so all I have here is just a glass of water and an apple. And the nice thing though about this is that I'm able to just drink tap water straight. I don't buy bottled water. Tap water works just fine. And I'm hoping and praying that this apple is normal, whatever that may be. But as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I tend to eat very weirdly, but my goal is I eat things that don't give me trouble and minimize the stuff that give me trouble, whatever that may be. So I'm not saying don't copy what I do. My body probably works different than yours, and so for me, I just minimize stuff that give me trouble. So anyway, friends, if you're joining us for the first time, I am Wonodede. I'm a Kenyan American who, as of now, goes back and forth between Long Beach, California, which is where I am, and Kisumu, Karateng in Western Kenya. My entire purpose now is to help people move back to Africa, whatever that may be. And a lot of what I do is to help people find property, land, builders, interior designers, and things of that sort. So if you need help, my number is right here. Feel free to get a hold of me. Our guys still work, even though I'm in Long Beach. We have more than 10 projects going on right now. And folks are working whether I'm home or not. So I'm going to be here for a few days. And while I'm here, I'll still be vlogging every day as I always do to share with you our reality on this side of the world. And when it's all done, we'll be back to Kisumu Karateng, friends. So, well, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoy our content and you have not, just check and subscribe. Be sure to reach out if you need something we can help with. But we're here in Long Beach, California, friends. So, like I said, man, I am not well. I woke up this morning and I'm feeling really homesick. It's probably worse than I've ever had, because this is the first time I'm back to Long Beach after having been gone in Kenya for a long time, like months on end. I was gone for a long time. And so I came back, and the feeling of homesickness this time around is on another scale. And some of you have experienced that feeling, and I just want to explain to you what I'm going through, which is kind of new because we've always had issues with homesickness, but what I'm feeling right now is on another scale. So let me walk you through that experience. Hopefully you can connect with what I'm going to share with you. Yeah, so friends, before I forget, I also want to acknowledge that I am very, very grateful for what America's offered me. So whenever you hear me talk about these things, it's not because I don't recognize the privilege I have. I know there are many, many people all over the world, all over Africa, who would do anything to get what we have. I'm very, very aware of that, and I'm very grateful. But when I come to my channel, I simply describe my reality as is. And so some people will connect with it, others will not, and that's okay. So one of the best things about being in Long Beach right now, at least for me, is that I have my kids here with me. I have, Dede. So it's probably the only thing that is keeping me here for now. Other than that, I would really be gone. But I am terribly, terribly homesick. Folks who grew up in Kenya maybe can relate to this. Think about the experience of going off to boarding school. Like the first 2 days, you just feel physically sick. And if you've experienced what I'm talking about, you know that homesickness can almost feel like a quiet ache. Sort of like a mix of sadness and longing and some kind of disconnection that lingers even when it feels like everything is right. Because honestly, I would say that I would say I'm in an okay place in life today. But you have no idea about some of these problems that not even money can fix. Uh, and so for me, it's just that missing the rhythm of familiar routines. The way the African sun, the sun in Karachi, just hits my skin every single morning. Uh, the sounds of people I know calling my name. And if you've had losses like I have, sometimes I can hear my sister's voice, my late sister's voice. I can hear her calling my name. I can hear my late brother's voice. And those things just take me to places that make me miss Africa so, so bad. You really have no idea. And when I think about the food, you just saw my breakfast. This is unlike anything you've seen on my video for breakfast. Right now, I'll be sitting on my gazebo, sipping on lemongrass tea with mapera right there, water, Rabon. It's just, or even nyoyo that has been chilled. It's just, the food is so, so different. I'm going to show you some videos about what we actually cook and eat here on a regular basis. And so, emotionally, for me personally, I don't know what it's like for you. Sometimes I feel like this really, really deep sense of nostalgia for the small things that when I'm in Africa, they feel very normal, very normal. And unfortunately, sometimes the only way we realize the value of what we have is when we no longer have them. This is the reason I would never discourage anybody from coming to America. I'll tell them, well, if you want to come to America, come. And the only way to understand our experience is to live here for a number of years. And then you'll see why we are doing everything to come back. Because some of us, like right now, I just feel this sense of rootlessness where I'm neither here nor there. I start building a life in Africa, and then as soon as I start getting comfortable, I'm off coming to Long Beach, and then I do what I gotta do. So it's tough. In fact, some of this actually manifest physically. Like this morning, I just woke up feeling some kind of like a lump in my throat or tightness in my chest. I feel really fatigued, and in fact, even appetite. I don't want to eat anything. I'm not even looking forward to any meal at all. And so there's a part of me that still feels guilty. There's a part of me that still feels guilty. But it's just what I have to deal with. And so I would say that in general, homesickness is not just a sense of sadness. It's also a reflection of connection, indeed. And so it simply shows that, especially for the person experiencing homesickness, it simply means that you've had people and places and memories that are worth missing. That whatever life we've had in Africa, because I know there are people who have been gone, who left Africa 30, 40 years ago, we all had lives. And whatever life we had, it was worth missing. Some people say that grief is just a different form of love expressing itself. And so I know it's okay. And I know I'm not the only one that misses Africa. What's actually interesting is that even people who are born and raised out of Africa, when they visit Africa, they come to Kenya for even a short period of time, that memory never goes away. They come back and they always remember their experience in Africa. So, as you know, besides all of that, the soft life that comes with living in the village. Can you imagine? I have 0 electric bills, 0 water bills, 0 property taxes. I wake up in the morning and somebody's cleaned the house. The food is already set. And the cost of labor is just unbelievably affordable. One of the things that I'm really not looking forward to is the barber shop experience. See, my face needs some TLC right now. It cost me $60. Even though I have like 3 pieces of hair left on my head. $60 for a haircut that in no way compares to what I get in Kisumu. Simple things like just walking the dusty village roads. I mean, if I'll show you out here, they're all paved, we've got sidewalks and all that stuff. I would take our dusty roads any day. I mean, I wish the main roads were paved because of how difficult sometimes movement is or the damage does to cars. But there's something about those little village footpaths that when I'm just walking around them in the evening, and then you run around kids, there is no way to put a dollar value to that experience. And so that experience of just going home and blending in, where I'm not the black guy. Like in my neighborhood, we've got about three black families, one across the street, another one on the other side. Everybody in the entire neighborhood, of course, knows my kids because there's not too many black people here. And in this part of Long Beach, sometimes I would go for like days without seeing a single black person besides my two neighbors. And so I miss Africa. I really miss home. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has these feelings, folks. So whatever we do, let's make it work. Let's make Africa work for all of us. And when I say all of us, I mean in anybody of African descent. It doesn't matter where you're born, where you're raised. Let's make Africa work for all of us. Those who currently live in Africa and those of us who will join them. Let's make Africa work, because I'm telling you, this experience of homesickness that I'm having today is unlike anything else I've ever had. Well, thank you for listening to my rant. I'll see you in the next. Bye.